Good day and welcome to your favorite TV program, The Academy, about you, your passion, and your business. I'm Tyra Akinao. And today we're going to be looking at a very, very interesting skill from the fashion industry, bag making. With me is the CEO of Elandane Fashion House, Miss Kendi Akinao. Can we meet you, ma?
I'm Akinao Kendi Omobojimi. I'm from Ondo State, Ondo Town precisely. I studied at Covenant University, where I read banking and finance.
Okay.
It's a little bit related because of it has to do with making money, bag making. So yes, basically.
Can you tell us a little about this skill and about how you started your business?
All right. I started in Covenant University. We had this EDS classes. We used to have practical, and then you go to different practicals like each semester. There was poetry, there was baking, there was fashion designing. At the point I went to fashion designing, and then there was bags and leather works, and then that was where I finalized, and that's where I started learning how to make bags. And with practice, I became an expert in codes in bags.
But what is exactly unique about your bags and your...
Basically it's Ankara for now because that's the trend.
Okay.
But then we look at leather too because Ankara will definitely go out of fashion soon.
Okay. But you actually made all this. I can see Ankara. This is Damax.
Yeah.
Then I don't know what's the name of this
English
material.
Damax too. We work with Asha K.
Okay.
We work with different leathers too.
Okay.
It depends on your order. Leather, work with leather, anything basically.
But considering the fact of starting a business, I think I like this one. Well, considering the fact of starting a business with this, what challenges would one that wants to start a business like this face?
All right. If you want to go big, finance it. But really, I don't advise you go big because running into them at the beginning of the business is not advisable at all.
Okay.
I'm talking from experience. It wasn't a good thing. I know. You don't have to start everything. You don't have to start your complimentary cards yet. You don't have to start your web, your email and all first.
Okay.
Like your website. That's what I'm trying to say. You could start small. Just with a little amount of money. Less than 10,000, you could start making a few posts for samples, and then we go on from there. So I can say about 10,000 will start.
Okay.
Concerning challenges, it can be time consuming. So really, if you want to go fully into it, it's advised that you get probably family and friends first to help you, so you don't have to pay anybody, and then later on you get your own employees. Apart from that, if you love doing it,
Okay. But I know we're going to go into the full details of learning how to make the post later, and I hope I'll be part of that. But exactly what materials are needed for this?
all right. I need to pay me for that. Okay. First of all is the art paper. That's the carry board. It's called carry board. That's what it's called in the market actually. But if I want to write an exam on it, I'll be writing fiber paper. But in the market, it's called carry board.
Okay. The basic materials.
Yes, carry board
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Then evo stick is a necessity because that's what is putting the whole bag together. Even though I sew,
Okay.
sewing is just for neatness actually.
Okay.
Sewing is just for neatness.
Are you saying it's not actually the sewing that is making it
At
this?
all.
So it's all gum.
The final process, the final coming together is gum
Wow.
throughout evo stick.
Wow.
So everything. This was without sewing at all. This
Okay,
was
this-
with sewing.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it was the gum that put it all together. The
Together.
sewing was just neatness. That
Wow.
was just it.
Wow. So this was actually made without any
Gum.
sewing machine. So anyone that wants to do a bag doesn't actually require sewing.
No, at all. You do
Wow.
not even have to know how to sew. Even if you want to sew, you could give it to professionals or your cobblers and all to help you just sew around before you put the bag together. That's basically it.
Okay. But let me ask you one other question. I know for you to start a business, also I think passion has to be involved. What's your take on that? On passion being involved with business?
Yes. If you don't have passion in what you are doing, I'm telling you get tired. Because even bag making, if you are not, like for me, when I start making a post, I get the picture already, the design in my mind, and then what's driving me is the fact that I want to see that picture I'm seeing come into reality. Once I see the bag and it looks beautiful in my mind, I'm going for it, and I love making it. So really, so even if I wanted to go into my banking and finance, for instance, if I do not enjoy working in a bank, if I don't have passion for it, I would just at the end of the day be working for the money. So basically, I think it should be passion that would not make you just do something because you just want the
just
money.
want
So
to
passion
do
is
it.
a necessity for me.
Okay. For someone that wants to go into, seeing all this and the person knows you really don't have to spend some months sewing, what basic advice will you give to someone that just wants to start off on the bag making
First
industry?
of all, have the passion.
Okay.
First of all, have the passion. Secondly,
Passion
time.
first.
Yes,
Okay.
time. You need time because when you start, you have to make sure that even though you're not the one making it when you are mass producing, you should still have an idea about it and be an expert in it. So if things go wrong in your employees, you can just say no, not this way, go that way. So your time in learning, practicing more to master it is needed. Then yeah,
Your
basically
capital.
your capital, yes, but little money.
Okay.
I could even say 5,000,
Okay.
not even necessarily 10, but just there will be fewer persons you make then.
All right. But finally, what has been the markets or market analysis on the purse that are moving in the industry right now?
Yes,
Patronage
you know
and-
we have a lot of fashionable Nigerians,
Yes, okay.
a lot of them, especially the youths, even the mummies and grandmas now want to look fashionable. So really, especially when you go for weddings and all this one bears, all this, you're wearing a dress, even if it's Ashoke Kekele and you have to pose with it makes you very fashionable. So right now in Nigeria, it's really selling. But like I said, Ankara will soon go out of fashion. Ashoke can always still remain because we have a lot of Yoruba weddings. Yorubas like weddings, But that's why I said we're going into leather. But for now, Ankara purses are good. That's the trend now.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. The CEO of Elande will be taking us further in the training, and then we'll come back later on.